We're live. Hey everybody, it is Saturday night. It is Atop the Fourth Wall plays Hitman 2. We are nearing the end of things, but you know what? I think that Agent 47 has been through a lot, and especially after his failed attempt at his first day on the job at the bank, that he needs a vacation. So he's going to a resort on Haven Island, which we'll be seeing in a bit. But joining me this evening, we've got Eliza.
I'm here.
Yeah, not a lot to say leading into this. I'm spending most of my time now working on History of Power Rangers. I'm a third of the way through the edit. Hopefully should have it for you soon. Maybe. Fingers crossed. Get it done by the end of the month and watch as Youngblood spills into March, because that is my lot in life.
And I'm exhausted because I've been busy as well, because I started putting together a bed, was working on 3 videos, well, 4 if you count the VOD for a tabletop stream, and also was working on a map.
Come on, wait, is this Vacation NSFW? I mean, it might be. I don't know also what your position is on shooting people as safe for work or not.
I consider shooting people safe for work, no.
But yeah, with the work on History of Power Rangers, we might end early as opposed to going on a rampage. We'll see how far along it takes for us to get to stuff. Danny Fenlon, why do the 2010s hate Wally so much? Recently learned that Kid Flash in the Jude's Contract movie is Barry, which breaks the timeline of New 52 films. That I would be annoyed by that, if not for the fact that I don't care about those films.
Yeah, also, you have to remember that Didio was kind of in charge of everything then, and Didio really hates Wally.
Pretty much, yeah. Alright, let's get into it. There we go. Alright, mission, the last resort. Let's go on vacation with 47. Let's check out the briefing, see who we're killing. This is pleasant. You know, he gets to have it. 47 gets to have his own tropical vacation.
Yeah, it's very chill.
So,
I like it.
this is paradise.
If you can afford.
Gentlemen, glad to hear you made it out of New York. Where are we?
Olivia decrypted the data 47 recovered from the bank. We isolated 3 transactions from Providence partner accounts. All made out to Haven, a small corporation operating out of the Maldives.
It's that dramatic Haven, and then everything shakes.
To the public, they specialize in reputation management for the rich and famous. The real money, however, comes from the covert reconstruction of identities for wealthy criminals. They make people
And turning them into the T-1000, I guess.
The partners are using Haven to acquire new identities.
Yes. Olivia's been attempting to hack the Haven servers, but the owners of Haven are manually resetting the access keys every 10 hours.
With their giant jellyfish-based computer system. What the hell was that?
Yeah, seriously, what was that? It honestly looked like some sort of,
Haven Island is a true tropical paradise.
like there's some sort of biological entity controlling the computers.
The island is used by Haven as a combined headquarters and client entertainment center. Current and potential clients are ferried to the island and treated to the very best the Maldives have to offer. Michelin star chefs, a full massage spa, private huts, exercise facilities, and all the
Too bad you can't mix and match pieces of costumes in this game. Imagine having like most of the Propano outfit but then having like a swimsuit, you know, instead of the clothing.
I love how everyone, we saw basically a commercial for Haven there to say, be our guest kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ah, we're back as Tobias Reaper.
Your mission on the island is simple. You need to eliminate the three owners of Haven. Tyson Williams, founder and rumored tyrannical CEO of Haven. Ludmilla Vetrova, a former confidence artist hired by Williams to serve as a client recruiter and handler. And Stephen Bradley, technical wizard and the brains behind Haven's proprietary software platform.
With the owners
He looks like a crypto bro.
to penetrate the Haven servers long enough for her to secure the new partner identities.
I've uploaded all the information we have on the island and the three targets. Best of luck, gentlemen.
Don't rely on luck.
Well, a little wouldn't hurt.
I don't need luck, I'm in a clown suit. Thebmon, is a Speedo an option for a disguise here, or where do you hide your gun if you wear one?
Well, there's actually an option to where you can hide the gun if you were wearing a Speedo. In the clown wig.
Alright, so, we got these three people we gotta murder. Let's start our planning for our tropical island experience. Unfortunately, it does not look like Speedo is an option. This is the tropical island where we're not doing that. We know what we're doing.
We're all about clown life here.
Mm-hmm. Get the silver baller. Switch out the fiber wire for the good old reliable lockpick. Starting at the pier, we got our coins. Anything else we can... Yeah, let's just use the coins. Alright. Let's go. And 3 targets at that. That should take up a good chunk of time.
Oh, yeah.
Throw things at Lewis already, you cowards. I don't need luck. I've got ammo.
Welcome to the Maldives, 47.
I forget where the Maldives are, but that's because geography is not one of my strong suits.
And as we all know, I'm perfect at geography. I've never had any problems with it whatsoever.
Yes.
Professional thief.
Yes.
Looking to retire from a life of crime.
Ludmilla Vetrova can be found in the public sections of the island, primarily tending to client needs. Stephen Bradley alternates between looking after a strict training regimen and working on a small private island. While Tyson Williams roams his large villa estate at the back of the island. This is it, 47.
I mean, I imagine if I owned, it was like a rich guy who owned my own, like, tropical resort island, I'd be less paranoid and more just happy in general. Because, like, these people are living the dream, and this is what they decided to do with their lives.
Yeah, if I was rich enough to own an island, I wouldn't buy an island for the first part, because I don't want to live anywhere with that much sand.
Money is wasted on the rich. They don't actually know how to just, like, enjoy their wealth. Alright. There's our first target already.
The rich just don't know how to use wealth correctly. They want to use it on, like, things like buying an island, which is, like, the dumbest
They're
thing
done!
And current client.
I am the greatest hitman ever!
Two targets remain.
Oh!
Ludmilla Vetrova has been.
This is my vacation! Well, why are you saving there? What happened to the autosave that just happened? It said it autosaved.
Yep!
That's why I did that. I was like... That's why I did that. I was like, well, it's autosaved. Might as well just do it real quick.
Maybe autosave didn't finish before you started killing.
I guess. Did I just start a rampage? Yeah. Because I thought it autosaved. Well, we saved the rampages for later.
That it would be great if we could jump a shark here.
Also, because I interrupted the cutscene, they like like their positions are not where they were a second ago.
Yeah, they're slightly behind.
The mysterious Mr. Reaper. Welcome to our island.
Thank you.
Mr. Reaper.
Yes,
Yep.
indeed. I'm Ludmila Petrova.
Well, that's definitely a way to hide your identity.
Of course.
I suspect we'll be seeing more of each other today.
Oh, I'm sure of that, Miss Petrova.
Wonderful. Your late booking.
Joshua Skog,
In the meantime,
would you review Neil Gaiman's Snow Glass Apples
Thank you.
for Long Box of the Damned? It's about a vampire version of Snow White.
Oh hell yeah, I'd be happy to do that.
I'd like to read
Into
that.
your hut yet? I highly recommend it. There's a letter there for you, which you may find interesting.
Thank you, Miss Petrova.
Well, that wasn't awkward at all. Why are you
Wasn't
wearing
it-
party streamers?
That is a good question. I need to read more Neil Gaiman comic books because I started off reading his books.
All right, let's go check out our room. You know, might be some interesting stuff in there, and I'm curious what this letter is.
Welcome to Haven Island. Oh, please collect your key to the private hut in the welcome center. Okay, enjoy your stay. Mr. Reaper, welcome.
Like,
to
for what I
Haven
still
Island.
have never read Sandman.
Hut.
You,
Mr.
well,
Bobby hides
hopefully we'll
the
fix that,
Oh,
especially after I do the Sandman retrospective in March.
that she has left a
Yeah,
message.
I really want to read it. I just never had the opportunity to.
And where is our hut?
You know, the last time I was in a video game that was on an island, I wound up being attacked by zombies.
Reception, restaurant, spa, housing. There's the zoom. We are here. The housing looks like it's back on the docks. One of these huts mine?
Might be.
Danny
Danny
Fenlon,
Fen-
Reaper the Clown. Reaper the Clown is death-defying stunts. You death-defying stunts. You mean death-defying? Thing, right? What? Judge's
Death-
Dog is kind of racy. Involves vampirism, cannibalism, incest, pedophilia, and necrophilia. Ugh. Now, that should be fun for a long box review. Ah,
Yeah.
there's our hut. I think there's a person. Whoop, trespassing.
Clockwork
There's an intel
Soul.
thing over there. I wonder if we can and observe. We can overhear what she's saying.
Clockwork Soul, why are you wearing party trimmers? Says the man in the clown suit. Clearly, this birthday party is off to a bad start.
Yeah, fuck. They have my name on it. Is that what the housing is?
Might be.
Listen, I'm wearing what is the equivalent of my business suit here. What's her excuse?
True.
Welcome, Mr. Reaper.
The reef shark.
Beach shark.
If you need
Ah, this is yours.
anytime, please go.
That is a bit... Okay. Okay. Remember when I went on vacation? I was always in a dinky little apartment that's like big enough for one, maybe two people.
Well, yeah, but this is a full-on resort for the rich and famous, so they get their own huts. This huge-ass living room, big TV.
You could like house like 30 people in there.
Ooh, we got a swimwear. We gotta change real quick. Are we at a Speedo? Ah, no. Cowards. Cowards, a lot of them. Still spiffy pink trunks.
Yeah.
Yo, this is our vacation gear. We'll wear this for a bit. Let's see what the letter is from them.
A note from Ludmila Petrova. I wonder what she wants from you, 47. Regardless, it would be a shame to keep her waiting.
Danny Fenlon, future site of Fire Festival 2. Did they put a mint on my pillow? They did not. What's even the point then? You know what, guys? It's just nice for us to actually be on vacation after everything we've been through.
Yeah. Especially after that bank job didn't go too well.
Ooh, we got a little wading pool here just for us to soak our feet in. That's nice. See, this is the life right here. This is where I want to retire to.
Okay, yeah. Living in a place that has a nice little pool in the backyard and has like a nice ocean breeze, but doesn't have sand on your doorstep. I would like.
Just look at it. We got this cool, like, huge ass separate bathroom. Just a bathtub. Is a shower a different place? Do we even have a shower?
That's a nice looking bathtub, though.
That is a very nice looking bathroom. Maybe the idea is you're not supposed to shower. You're just supposed to take a bath.
Imagine taking a bubble bath in that.
No, right? Look how big that is.
Yeah.
Whoop. Just looking at it gave me a See, we got a nice, and of course they really do accommodate for you because they give you a big chest to store bodies in, and I'm not even supposed to be a murderer.
I think that's supposed to be the hamper. They just expect you to have that many clothes.
Got a little shaving razor there. Kill somebody with that. So the question becomes, which is the better resort? The ski one where they were doing, weird science experiments in Japan, or this tropical island one? Because I'm leaning towards this one because it's warmer.
To be fair, I actually prefer colder climates because
I get that, but just like as a resort, it just feels like this would be more relaxing.
Oh yeah, definitely. You never have to worry about like avalanches in a tropical paradise. You don't have to worry about tidal waves.
Miss Petrova, it's Tobias Reaper. I read your note.
Excellent. I reviewed your file prior to your arrival, and I found it very intriguing.
Uh-huh.
I have an offer for you. If you're interested, you can find me over at the restaurant.
I'll keep it in mind.
Wonderful.
I could eat.
I hope to see you there.
Also, for Work Studio, sorry to hear that you're homeless. I've been there myself.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully, in the meantime, you can enjoy Agent 47's vacation as we try to murder people. Propano the Clown is taking it easy in Haven. He's got his own nice little sea hut here. Look at that. Look at that. He knows what's going on. Just gotta soak it all in. Soak in those pink trunks. Underworld,
yeah.
I mean, beaches like this tend to have worse weather problems. Water damage and flooding tend to be a legit problem. No doubt.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you're living in an area like this, you have the money to pay for that.
I've got to imagine, maybe I'm crazy here, I've got to imagine that much like how Minnesota and other kind of Midwestern places, have things that account for the snow and dealing with it, I've got to imagine in tropical locations, they're so used to it that they have, things in place to deal with it. At least I would hope they would.
Assume that they'd have people that were experts on repairing water damage to wood just living everywhere.
Okay, this is default pose in the swimwear. You're just like, so drink me in, people. Furwork Studios, I have one thing to ask. Why do people seem to talk at you when you have obvious huge headphone on and get mad when you don't hear their long speech and only at the end to get your attention? No idea.
Greetings.
I have people do that to me all the time, and I have no idea.
We should be fine as long as we don't see any rampaging dinosaurs. I mean, it's a big island. We might. The night is young.
We should also be fine as long as zombies don't appear. Because then we'd wind up in Dead Island. And you don't want to wind up in Dead Island.
Alright. So I'm assuming she's going to make us an offer to let us change our identity.
Mr. Reaper, so good to see you.
You mentioned an offer.
Yes, it's a little embarrassing, but we've had an incident. A theft. The thief is an employee here. A person working in Mr. Williams's villa at the other end of the island.
What was stolen?
A USB drive containing
Yay?
sensitive
Someone just says yay randomly.
personal information which I would rather not fall into the hands of others. So, my offer is this. Obtain the USB drive from the thief without alerting anyone at the villa. The thief is likely still there. I can't get you inside, so you'll have to use that particular skill set of yours to gain access. Do that, and I'll convince Mr. Williams to give you a 50% discount on our service fee. That's $1 million, Mr. Reaper.
A generous offer. The information must be valuable.
Mostly to me. It's very personal. Please call me as soon as you've recovered it.
Very well. I'll call you.
I'll call you Hertz.
Charlazard, can't wait to hear your thoughts on Dino Fury. Recently started a new job that's more relaxed than my last job and more money, so that's good for me.
Congrats. All right, guys. So we're being hired. So as an assassin, we are being hired to steal stuff now too. And you know what? That is phenomenal. Anyone who's ever read Schlock Mercenary knows that, the advantages of getting paid twice. You get paid twice for doing the same job.
Although, I will say this. Back when I used to live on a swamp, when I was younger, my stepdad's truck once got stuck in the swamp that we lived in, that was on our property. And then he used a bulldozer to try to pull the truck out of the swamp and got the bulldozer stuck in the swamp.
Oh, jeez.
So he had to bring in another truck to try to pull the bulldozer out. And he destroyed that truck.
Okay, can't go into the front door. What other ways in are there to this little compound?
What I'm saying is, always hire a professional.
Mm-hmm. Alright, this I presume is locked.
Oh, that would have been a great pseudonym for him to use. Classic Watcher said, "Greetings, I am Hitman." As in, that is the name, Hitte, man with two N's.
Getting a mission story revealing.
Review the tape, find the perp, and get me that USB. Mr. Williams will reward you handsomely.
More importantly, I get to keep my job.
A thief in paradise. Someone's stolen a USB from Tyson Williams, and now the entire security squad is looking for it. Perhaps you should look closer at those security tapes, 47.
No, we still got our original one. It looks like everybody wants this USB drive. Okay, we need a fresh something that it was newspaper.
5 of the MCU just started, and I still haven't seen everything in Phase 4.
Likewise. Okay, it's a maid. I can't steal her outfit. Hello, what do we have over here? Something I can sabotage and attract some attention.
Pose. Let's cause some water damage to this property.
Hey, it ain't my villa.
Yep.
I'm getting a discount today. But yeah, it's important to get paid twice for the same job. So in this case, we're already here. We already need to get close to kill these people. It's used to check between the couch first. So this is an opportunity to have our vacation cost 50% less while still getting the job done.
Yep. Although the best part is to get paid more than twice for your job.
Mm-hmm. I need a screwdriver.
But where are you going to get the vodka for that?
Alright, come on, dude. Look at all this water that's seeping out. That's not normal. That's not... for crying out loud, where's my coin? Oh dear, someone should take a look at that coin. Especially if they're in a security guard's uniform.
Question for the mods and hosts, which is better, one-piece or two-piece swimsuit? Swimwear. Gender does not matter. Personally, I prefer wearing swim dresses, which is basically a one-piece thing.
I don't have any particular preference.
All is cool, all is cool. What was that?
But that's mostly because I have a few scars on my back that I like to keep hidden, and it's really hard to do that with a two-piece swimsuit.
Hello, I'm Carl, security guy. Oh dear, I've got this gun, and oh dear, someone seems to have left this faucet on. Let me turn that off real quick. There we go. Alright, we need to find... We can kill him while we're in here.
It did, but after being in storage for 2 years, all the elastic and the arm straps kind of, decomposed.
Heat XZ, Hi Linkara, your Ace Attorney review was awesome. Thank you so much. I'm
Oh,
really
yeah,
happy with how that episode turned out.
I love that episode too. It was fun to watch.
Okay, it's down below is where the USB key is. Oh man, guys, it's important we got security here. Glad everyone's doing such a good job right now. I'm just gonna go check out the basement in the villa. What's the security access code to the villa basement, guys? It's my first day. Living room. Whoop. I'm Carl, security guy. You know who I am. Don't follow me. I'm not suspicious.
Quick, hide!
I am. See,
Quick.
nothing doing. They lost me. They just clearly that was a mistake. I'm Carl, security guy. They know who I am.
Yeah.
She's not even staying at the villa anymore.
No, not for at least a month. She goes off to one of the other islands on the last boat, or stays at one of the empty guest huts at night.
Maybe you could win them over with your Minnesotan accent.
I heard Mr. Williams is a
Of course.
but I thought she was really in love with him.
See, everything's cool. Everything's fine. No one's looking for me. No one's suspicious. That's me, Carl, security guy. I'm supposed to be here.
Well, at least you're not a different Carl.
We got down here. Ooh. We got a motorboat we can turn on. We got... oh, I need to find a wrench. Need to find a wrench so we can loosen some propane.
Come to think about it, you do have a hat already. But you're not a llama.
We need a key card. Whoop. Oh, thanks, man. I gotta, you guys gotta go in here. You know how it is. Being security and all that. There's a toolbox right here. There's a shovel.
Ah, Fez is on the chat.
Hey, Fez. How you doing, man? Feel free to join in the voice chat if you want to on the Discord. Otherwise, right now, we're Agent 47 is on vacation at this villa resort, but one of our targets wants us to find a missing USB drive because we're posing as a thief, and as a result, we're getting paid twice. We could get this place at a 50% discount. Yes, Fez, I know. I've been actually meaning to talk to you, but we're going to set a date so we can film the finale to the Contest of Champions and finally get it over with.
Woo!
Turn off security system. That will attract attention, or will it? Oh, we can turn off the ventilation system now. Oh dear, what seems to be happening there? Ignore me!
This says they're off Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
Alright, sounds good. I will contact you. I will send a message to you after the stream, and we will set an actual day. Discovered the server farm. That guy knows I am not a security guard. Let's see, it's over there.
Maybe it's because you're wearing a hat and he's not wearing a hat.
It's my security man hat. It's everyone knows I'm a security guard when I wear this hat. Alright, we're in here. Looks like this guy is the thief, maybe? This is my locker.
Could you please go away?
No. Don't you tell me what to do. Gas suit. Hey-o.
Hey.
Hello?
Hey, Fez, how you doing?
I'm alright.
We are doing important Hitman stuff here.
Yes, we are hitting men. Actually, we've not hit anybody yet.
I'm into it.
Okay, now we hit a man. I have to say, all we've done so far is choke somebody out.
I'm into it.
And in you go. There. Now, where's that USB drive? Ooh, my apple.
I'm surprised it survived hitting somebody in the face.
It's just a little salt.
Holding knife. Banana.
Ooh, hit somebody with the banana.
It's like, this person keeps coming in here. I was actually expecting to knock anyone out with the banana.
What? How does that even work?
I don't know. I just like punk.
I thought you were gonna like do the fake stick up with a banana type thing.
Man, that would have been good. No, but no. Apparently, you just do that. What's this gas suit? So apparently they're doing, chemical stuff here. The Villa, I want us to stay in the Villa Guard outfit for the time being, because that's actually working out pretty well for us. Like, there's a lot more freedom in there than I thought, but we'll probably have to go down here, because they're probably making chemical weapons or some crap. Oh man, the break room. Hey guys, working hard, hardly working, am I right? Take the sample right here.
Said you can take that carton of milk.
Let's see, can I can't play the chess game, unfortunately.
Aw, that sucks.
Hello. And pick up the wet floor sign, and that will be immediately suspicious.
Why would I
Our target is still up here. But let's finish off the job and deliver that that USB drive. We can always come back.
Yeah. Why when I see the words banana boomerang do I think of Ape Escape? I haven't played Ape Escape in years.
Emergency exit. "100% successful trip, guys." Ooh, I think we're gonna leave the resort in style over there when this mission is over. Steal a plane. But then again, we're not leaving because we're on vacation.
Yeah. You don't leave when you're done with the vacation. You stay at the vacation rental place a few more days until they throw you out.
Exactly. Can I go in the one? No, I can't, unfortunately. All right, I gotta go. Hey, man, don't look at me. I just need to go check out. I've been called away to check out this one guy's villa. Oh man, Tobias Reaper. He's so handsome and cool and stuff like that. I just gotta meet him. These phones are huge. I mean, I know like they're not like, cell phones, or at least not supposed to be, but still.
Yeah, that is a really big phone.
Wonderful. I knew you were the right man for the job. I could feel it the moment I laid my eyes on you.
Should we meet?
Yes, absolutely. Come to the spa
Very
by the
nice.
pool area.
Come to
I
the
thought my...
Announce your arrival at the spa. There's something
Yes!
hilarious about that. Hello, everyone. I am here.
I am here to basically swept away all my pain.
I do not kill people. That is my least favorite thing to do.
I'm definitely not going to lock you inside the spa with the heat turned to maximum.
I'm Mr. Reaper.
Wait, can you do that? That'd be an awesome way to kill someone.
Yes, Mr. Reaper. You can go right in.
Just some geeky guy. If James Gunn's Superman ends up killing his enemies like Snyder's Superman did, will you criticize it and hold to the same standard you do with Man of Steel? Yes.
Yeah.
Now, now it will still be also a question. Will the rest of the movie hold up that I won't mind it as much? But I still will absolutely hate that. Because I've said this before, like the Tim Burton Batman movie, Batman kills in that, and I hate that. But the rest of the movie is so well presented that it's one sticking point.
Who does he kill?
Sorry?
Who does he kill?
He blows up an entire chemical plant with lots of people in it.
Yeah. Emperor Seth, I'm surprised you didn't have to knock out the USB card guy, flip him, knock him out again, flip him around again, and knock him out a third time.
Which movie was that?
The Tim Burton Batman movie. He blows up Ace Chemical.
Yeah, there's only 3 Batman films where Batman doesn't kill.
Plus Batman Returns where he blows up that one dude.
I don't think I've seen that movie too often. I've seen the first one a bunch of times.
The only Batman movies where Batman doesn't kill are the Adam West Batman film, Batman and Robin, and the new one that just came out.
All right, so here we go.
What about Batman Returns and Batman?
Batman Returns. Yeah. He sticks a. I'm gonna save right here just to be on the safe side. He sticks an explosive device that he had taken earlier during the Red Triangle Circus rampage onto a big burly dude, and then throws him down a hole, and it explodes. Now it's possible the guy survived, but the implication is not that, considering the explosive power.
Yeah, they showed him previously being able to, like, destroy an entire vehicle, so yeah, that guy's dead.
Just some geeky guy. It was worse when Bale's Batman killed people in his trilogy because he never consistently followed his no-kill code. Yeah, that was some bull crap with Raish.
Yeah.
But again, I like the overall presentation of everything else, so that while I don't like it, I overall like the movie itself. Anyway, let's just save over here real quick. And hand over that USB drive.
They're just sleeping.
Of course. They're just sleeping. My parents are dead. They've been taken up to a farm upstate.
This is a gun?
This is a gun.
I'm slowly beginning to understand that.
I love that college humor short.
Tyson, Mr. Williams. He's not well. Hasn't been.
Okay, true. In the Batman animated films, Batman also doesn't kill, but I was not counting those at the moment.
I couldn't take it anymore. I don't know why I'm telling you this.
But yes, Mask of the Phantasm is an amazing movie. More people should watch it.
I think he asked that girl to steal my information because he wants to, I don't know, punish me? Kill me? Who knows anymore?
Yep, who knows?
We push a lot of people off cliffs.
We got someone saying that Batman didn't kill Raw because he didn't save him. That's not the same thing.
So apparently they must have seen that because
killing someone is an active thing. That's manslaughter.
Yeah, but Batman also, Bruce Wayne blows up an entire building full of assassins in the first, 20 minutes of that film.
Good point.
Assassins aren't real people.
Excuse me? Are you saying that Propano the Clown, who I'm playing right now, is not real people? How dare you?
So I have a problem.
I am so offended by this, I'm going to start throwing knives at people.
Well, I'm offended. As soon as when I started seeing the stream, why is Buffo not playing this game? That's what I'm wondering. Based on the thumbnail.
Because we are playing as Propano the Clown, world's greatest party clown and assassin.
Okay, so I see the thumbnail and thinking, oh, Baffo's playing.
Cameron Tive, I don't know, Lewis. Would you really count the moments where Batman leaves people to die, moments where he kills? He did that in his first appearance. It's a fine line, but like he clearly has an opportunity to save someone, and Batman will usually try to save people,
I'm slowly
even people he doesn't like.
Just some geeky guy, we missed his. I'm sorry to hear that you personally didn't like Snyder's DC run. I personally love Zack Snyder's DC trilogy, and I like the ballsy direction he went. And more power to you for liking it, but I also did not like it.
Yep, it is entirely. Yeah, I don't mind people who like it. It doesn't gel with me, but clearly gels with you, and good for you. Unfortunately, I can't just push her off because apparently, there's guards right there who see it happen. So, unfortunately, we have to figure out another way of murdering her. Batman killed Two-Face twice.
Who knows anymore?
Yeah.
sounds hard.
You have no idea.
One face.
He turned around. Can I do it? No, she's not
Vanish
facing.
from the face of the planet. And then I'd be free. Anyway, I shouldn't bore you with my personal problems. You've been very helpful.
You know, she is very cute.
And make sure that you get the discount.
You know, I'm
Yeah, we got the
probably...
discount!
See each other at dinner one of these nights.
The infamous Mike Manhattan. How was Bale's Batman supposed to save Ra's al Ghul anyway? It's not like he could glide both of them out of that train. Plus, he couldn't stop it. He had a grappling hook. Grapple hook on a building, grab Ra's al Ghul, grapple hook, building. Whoop.
Don't worry, I'm Batman. I have an anti-train death thing on my utility belt.
Oh, I almost forgot. If you'd like a massage, the rooms
A massage.
Just lie down and someone will be with
I was going to say, I'm probably a murderer too by some of these definitions because I wasn't giving Sally $1 a day just to help these starving kids. So these kids are dead because of me because I didn't give $1 because inaction means murder, apparently.
Fez, you absolute monster.
Yeah.
Anti-train crash. That's right.
Exactly. All right, I'm going to get myself a massage because we're on vacation.
Massages are great.
Why is she conducting an orchestra?
That's incense. It's supposed to help you
Yeah,
calm
she
down
could be
before-
conducting a train instead.
Ah.
I used to get one of my friends, was back in Vegas, was a massage therapist, so I used to get free massages from time to time.
All right, so
Sometimes-
she's gonna go to another location to try to hack into someone's computer. Maybe that's our opportunity. Oh man, look at that! Oh, I needed this. This is exactly what we needed today. Just some geeky guy. I have been following your content for the past 9 years, and your show is what motivated me to start reading comics. I have collected over dozens of digital and physical copies thanks to your channel. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying comics so much, and I'm glad I was able to inspire you to do that. A massage? I thought this game was rated M, not AO.
I'm hoping to be able to do something like that with my channel and the cartoons I'm reviewing, because I want to review some old cartoons that people haven't watched in a long time as well as some like lesser known cartoons that need to be watched more, like literally everything I'm going to be talking about in the next month or so.
Cameron Heaton, yeah, that's how I usually respond when people tell me, hey, you got me into comics. It's usually like, I'm so sorry to hear that. But no, it's cool. I like that I've actually gotten people to read comics. All right, like it seems like maybe I was supposed to push her while the guard's back was turned, but like, I don't know. I wanted to make sure I got my discount.
And you also got a free massage out of it.
And I got a free massage. At least I would hope that the massages are free as part of the vacation package.
Yeah, sometimes they actually can charge you extra for the massages when you're on vacation. It's definitely do never go for a massage on a cruise ship because, yeah, they will charge you out your ass.
Yeah, if you can on a cruise ship, get like the inclusive packages, get like the drink forever package because you will. So prepay that.
Always go for the most expensive package on a cruise ship because if you don't, you will actually wind up paying more than that most expensive package.
Yeah.
Just some geeky guy. I believe Matthew Vaughn or Brad Bird should direct Superman Legacy instead of Gunn. Gunn style directing and writing doesn't fit Superman. I admit I'm a little reluctant about that. He's certainly good at doing those emotional moments and getting those emotional crescendos, but Gunn style is definitely more in tune with comedic, gratuitous violence kind of thing. Slightly more cynical.
I would say this: he would be good at doing a Superman family story that focused on like Superman dealing with like Jonathan Kent, Crypto, and Supergirl. I want Crypto to be in a movie.
New dish. Is it done yet?
Okay, I'm almost done, Miss Patrol. Just
Seriously, we've had this many Superman movies and not one of them has had Crypto the Superdog?
Alright, she's trying a thing. I feel like I just pull out my gun and just shoot her already. What do we got over here?
Okay, here we go again.
So what's the game that's going to be after Hitman?
After we do another Among Us stream, we are going to do Red Dead Redemption 2.
I still think a fun one might be doing a Gartic phone with a bunch of people, but that might not translate well to a live show. But
Let's see, we got a frying pan.
Okay. I have problems with the Super Pets movie.
Start a gas leak. Yoink.
Just some geeky guy. I can't wait to see what kind of poop and fart jokes he shoves into Superman Legacy. I don't like Gunn's humor at all, and his Guardians of the Galaxy film are overrated. Well, that's your opinion.
I don't know. I thought, well, the first two. I love the first two. They're great. Even if there's like some plot holes here and there, they're an absolute joy to watch. And I don't really watch Marvel movies for the deep lore because there's too much. You just can't keep it all straight. So I'm just like to,
Poison back here.
you know, I'll want a popcorn movie, you know, at this point because there's just too much.
And I loved The Suicide Squad.
My favorite movies in the Marvel universe, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, are the Guardians films.
Yeah, my favorite is still the Captain America ones.
Oh,
Yeah, that's back when they were actually like trying to be a little bit more, I want to say subtly epic, like not trying so hard for like, oh, there's got to be a huge thing, and it's just like it just gets tiring. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's just like, why can't we just have like a nice? I mean, I could watch an Ant-Man movie that doesn't have a big bad, and it's just like, you know, little wacky dumb adventures and mishaps, you know, sneaking into the school to get a thing. You know, it doesn't have to have a big bad. It could just be like some dumb, fun, stupid scenario, and I will enjoy the heck out of something like that because the character work and the writing was so great in that second movie.
I get you.
Guys, you want to hear the greatest idea I ever had for a Marvel film? I have this idea for a Marvel film where it's literally just Drax, Luis from Ant-Man, and Korg sitting on a couch discussing all the events that have happened in the past movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Wart, hello, Atop. I have a question. Where does Crypto come from? There was dogs on Krypton as well. You know, I've never actually looked into where Crypto the Super Dog originated from.
Actually, Crypto is from Krypton. Krypton did have dogs, kind of. Their dogs technically aren't the same as Earth dogs. They actually are slightly different. Like, the Kryptonian dogs would not be able to interbreed with Earth dogs.
Access department system. Entirely doable. You got this.
There's actually multiple origins for where Kryptonian dogs came from. Okay, space dogs are a huge thing in the DC Comics because there's an entire thing called the Dog Star Patrol, where it's revealed that both Kryptonian dogs and Earth dogs are not actually from Earth. All dogs are actually from the Dog Star.
What about wolves on Earth? How does that work?
Yes, wolves are from there too. Everything that is a dog originally came from that star system.
Comics are wild, kids. Just some geeky guy. Hear me out. Michael Fassbender is DCU Lex Luthor.
I can buy that.
I can see it. God, there's
so many
around.
Yeah. Even in Animorphs, dogs aren't from Earth originally. Like, there's the amount of things where, amount of fictional things where they have dogs not from Earth is actually surprising.
Well, it's just like bees. Bees aren't from Earth.
Kind of like myself, I guess.
Yes, all dogs are technically aliens in DC. Granted, they were aliens like a couple 100 million years ago. They've been on Earth so long that they are technically Earth-based.
Oh dear! Someone killed that man!
It only takes one generation.
They're not aliens. Their origin isn't from Earth, but they are Earth-based. And the amount of genetic drift that makes it so they're not even similar to their sapient relatives from the Dog Star.
No, I get that, but it's like even the first ones that came here, it only takes one generation and they're Earthlings.
Yep.
That didn't go well.
Justin, I want to see Gunn adapt the Lex Luthor from the comic series Lex Luthor Man of Steel into DCU. Well, it seems like he's taking the path of going with Superman similar to All-Star. At least that's what he's suggested that he wants to do. And I'm okay with another adaptation of All-Star Superman. That is my favorite storyline for Superman.
Bradley, notorious hacker, chief programmer.
Okay, Lewis, I got a question for you on these games. I don't know if you have. Have you played any Rage games?
Nope.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I feel like I've heard of a game called Rage, but I don't know anything about it.
Rage games, like Getting Over It, or Jump King, or Pogo Stuck. Things that infuriate you to play. And they are, I would have to say, usually quite entertaining if the player is very emotive. And it's enjoyable for an audience to watch the player rage.
Does not ring a bell, so no, I have not done that.
Okay.
There's a game like that. There's one of those games. Some of those games are things like Octodad or I Am Bread.
Ah, those
yep,
kind of
Octodad,
games.
I Am Bread. Jump King was really huge recently. And of course, Getting Over It with Benefati. That game was a huge popular Rage game. I think it really popularized the genre.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I will say this about Octodad. It is not nearly as difficult as a lot of people make it seem, unless you play it in two-player mode, in which case it becomes unplayable.
Yeah, another one would be like Cooking Simulator and Surgeon Simulator. A lot of the simulator games that are not simulator games, so those are kind of in the Rage game category, where you're not playing the game as much as you're fighting the controls to play the game.
It's remote explosives.
And it's on purpose.
No, Cameron Heaton, dogs are aliens in DC Comics. Werewolves are actually a magical virus.
Yeah, that tracks.
Magical? I thought that was supernatural.
They basically, werewolves are magical viruses that come from, well, technically, they haven't fully explained it.
Well, I thought it was genetic.
I myself do relate to Bruce Wayne in some way because I myself was born to a wealthy family, which is where I get the money for super chats. I appreciate that. I wasn't going to ask about that because you'll put a lot down. I don't want you to break the bank or anything like that.
Oh, Power Wash Simulator just looks fun.
Oh yeah, a lot of people do Power Wash Simulator. I could probably do it at some point. Might be just a nice relaxing stream kind of thing we could do sometime. I enjoy Hitman because I enjoy both our frustration of doing this and just like the funny scenarios they come up with for killing people. Unfortunately, we're not like we are like we're coming up on the first hour here, and goddamn, we are not finding any good opportunities. What do we got here with flowers? Ah, poisonous flowers. Okay, we can work with this.
Technically, being since at one point in the DC Comics they hinted that all cats come from bass, might mean that all cats in the DC universe are technically, well, what's the term for something that has divinity in them?
You can take out 2 of these guys with 1.
I think I know. Divine Descendant.
Yeah, something like that. But, oh, Captain Adventure asked a question for me. Eliza, how did you find out about Atop the Fourth Wall? I've been following Lewis's stuff since he was, doing the text reviews.
I don't know about cats. I mean, I think cats are overrated.
You have lots of dogs.
Cats are mid.
Yes, cats are technically. If you view cats, since they said that all cats come from bass, that technically makes all cats demigods.
There's just so much security around everywhere.
And yeah, I've been following Atop the Fourth Wall since the very beginning, essentially.
I'm so sorry.
I've been around since before the videos.
Who's got a contract that I need to...
Yeah, I only found Atop the Fourth Wall after that guy with the glasses because I was looking for more stuff to watch.
Mm.
And I don't remember. There's a couple other people that I used to watch, but I haven't seen them in a long time. The guy with the leather jacket with all the pins on it. I remember I used to watch him a lot. I forget who it was.
Sounds familiar.
I learned about that channel because of Atop the Fourth Wall. I really watched a few people over there, like the Dom, Lewis.
CR maybe? That's what you're talking about?
Yeah, CR. I forgot what he reviewed, but I remember watching his videos.
Mostly animated stuff is what he looked at.
Goodbye, Peter.
Captain 93, how is the weather right now in Minnesota? It is cold, but the snowstorm finally stopped.
Oh, that's good. How many inches did you get?
I think we got about 20. They were predicting like in the 30 range, but we only got about 20, which is still a lot, but you know, it did not surpass the Halloween blizzard. Okay, we're in a workout area.
20 across 2 days, I think.
Infamous Fight Manhattan. I'd like to see Ron Howard make a Superman movie and Joseph Kosinski, Tron Legacy / Top Gun Maverick, direct a Green Lantern. Also, Tom Cruise's Jay Garrick, casting him would have saved millions in CGI.
I disagree with Tom Cruise as Jay Garrick. I disagree with Tom Cruise in anything. Sorry, I have personal problems with Tom Cruise.
Third workout as a personal trainer.
So in Batman the Animated Series, who's the villainess that can't grow up? She's stuck in
Baby
the...
Doll.
Oh,
yeah. I think CR did a video on her. I think that I really liked. I think that's what he did based on what people are saying in the comments.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like that was really good, and it's just like, oh man, that episode, the first one with her, that just took my heartstrings and just yanked on it. It's like, god damn.
So good.
That was so good.
Let's see. All right, let me check my story opportunities here, because it looks like we only have the one other one to finish that one. This one is no longer available because I already gave away the USB drive. I'm sure I screwed it up by not murdering her when I should have. I'm starting to think maybe I should just go on a rampage, because this is taking forever. It's a big map, too. Mind you, I think they're all big maps.
My personal problem with Tom Cruise, the things I would rather not talk about, it's mostly due to the fact that I may have signed an NDA about something, and I do not want to break that.
No worries. There's gotta be, like, something I am missing here. Some easy way of killing these people, but they never are alone.
That's Jason Portman, former CEO of Quantum Leap and current CEO of Much Talk, the disreputed social media network, currently involved in a user data.
And yeah, I did get the Sonic stuff wrong, but then again, I haven't read much of the Archie Sonic comic stuff in a while, and it's insane. I mean, it's not nearly as insane as some of the stuff involving the Summers family tree, but you're gonna have to wait until I have that video finished. And you're all gonna hate me. Because the characters that Cyclops is related to is insane.
I mean, who else? I mean, does DC have any character that is sort of like Cyclops in that Marvel really, really, really would like you to like him, but we just don't?
That is a good question.
Because nobody likes Cyclops.
To be fair, I actually like Cyclops in some of the older stuff. It's only after he abandoned his wife and kid I have a problem with him.
I love
He's
that I
always
just broke into
been
this guy's room, but because I'm in security gear, no one cares.
Hal Jordan. Oh, yep. Somebody has just said Hal Jordan. Yeah.
Hey, I love Hal Jordan.
He became an asshole. And the New 52 is like, why am I reading this? I don't care about Hal Jordan.
I don't read the New 52. I stopped reading DC Comics with the New 52.
Well, yeah, that was the whole thing. It's like DC just kept trying to push Hal Jordan, but it's like, he's an asshole. It's like, if you're going to give me an asshole, give me Guy Gardner. It's like, that's an asshole I can like.
I get you.
Yes, I already said that I was wrong, but that's because I was trying to remember stuff that I read like over a decade ago, and Sonic is exceedingly complicated. I have never gone back to reading the Archie Sonic comics.
No. Archie is non-canon. It's completely 100% non-canon now. You have to go to, if you want anything from that, you need to just follow the IDW reboot.
Seth, you of all people should know not to tell a comics fan that something is non-canon.
It isn't. It's because of the whole lawsuit with that stupid idiot.
Oh, I know. I know. It's just, but if it's just like we know where that path leads.
It's legally non-canon because it legally has to be.
I just want them to bring in the characters that they still own that have not been brought over into the IDW. You know, Buddy Rabot, Sally Acorn, Nicole, Rhoda the Walrus, Antoine de Coulette, and Gracie the Dragon.
I need to start murdering people. We haven't killed anyone. We've had such bad luck with this.
They own all the characters that were introduced in the Sonic Sat AM show. Those are owned by Sega. Not by Archie Comics, not by Ken Penders. Those are owned by Sega.
Infamous Mike Manhattan, a comics fan. It didn't happen. I watched it happen. I saw it happen. Don't tell me it didn't happen.
What's who made Saddam? I mean, it wasn't Sega specifically. What company?
Was Deke Entertainment.
Deke. Okay, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, but Deke signed over all those characters to Sega.
Oh, cool.
So Sega owns all the characters that were created for Sat AM.
Oh, the book. I don't know why pulling that book would.
So Sega could allow Ian Flynn to bring in all those characters, but they're telling Ian Flynn that he can't at the moment. And he keeps on pushing them, saying, I want to bring them in. I want to bring them in. I want to bring them in.
Yeah, maybe because apparently the people in the Frontiers game, they are really wanting to embrace, maybe not necessarily the multiverse. What I really like about something like Frontiers, I haven't played it, but I like the idea that I've been hearing so far. It's everything in Sonic lore is soft canon, which I really love soft canon. Because like with Steven Universe, the comics were considered soft canon. As in, they're canon unless the main series says otherwise.
And also, yes, Infinite Spike Manhattan, I have seen Sonic Prime. It is amazing. Everyone should watch Sonic Prime. It is the...
I love Sonic Prime, but I really wanted Styx the Badger in there.
I will say
Because
this.
of Sonic Boom.
Joshua Skog, another long box idea, Archie versus Predator. Yeah, no, I avoid most of the Archie stuff because the God's honest truth, I know basically zilch about Archie. I don't care about Archie. I don't like Archie. So, like, I avoid that. I get why people would want me to cover it, but just like, no.
You would have to do a bunch of Archie meets the comics in order to justify that. Just like...
But, I will say this about Sonic Prime, and I'm going to say this right now. I have seen every single Sonic cartoon, and this is one of the best. I might even place it, depending on how Season 2 goes, I might even place it as the best.
Where does Sonic Boom rank for you?
Oh, that's the best comedy Sonic show, which makes it number 4 on my list.
What? It's the best, in my opinion.
Here's the thing. There is not a bad Sonic show.
Sonic
in my
Underground.
Opinion. Sonic Underground, I love.
The one where... the one with actual children in it.
Sonic X is... Yeah, Sonic X is my bottom 2.
It's like, whenever I go back and I look at some of the old, like, Transformers cartoons, I was like, oh yeah, I remember Transformers. It's like, what are all these stupid, annoying kids doing here? It's like, oh, I hate these kids.
Look, you don't understand. Kids won't relate to a show unless there are small children in it.
Here's how I pretty much rank the Sonic shows for me right now. Sonic Prime is number 1. It might go up or down, it can't go up anymore. It might go down depending on how Season 2 goes, but Sonic Prime is at the moment number 1. Number 2, Sonic Underground, because I love the music.
I hate just selecting the mission stories without it, like, coming in naturally, but, like, we need to start making some progress here.
Yes, I know that Sonic Prime was made by Man of Action. I've been following them ever since they started making stuff way back, like, what was it, like almost 20 years ago?
I've seen Sonic Underground. Is it CG or cartoon? How old is it?
Cartoon. It's early 2000s, I want to say. It's the one where Sonic is in a rock band with his brothers.
Brother and sister.
Brother and sister. All voiced by Jaleel White.
Yes, it's awesome. It was made in 1999, actually.
It sounds awful.
It's actually so great. It's also the first cartoon that wasn't the OVA for Japan that Knuckles appeared in.
It is not well beloved by most of the Sonic fan base.
Here's the thing. There's actually a large section of the Sonic fan base that love it, and they are rabid about it.
Get rid of John Portman.
I'm not that rabid about it. I love it, but I'm not like to the point where I'm going to say it's the best one ever. But Sonic Prime, Set AM, Underground, Boom, Sonic X, and then the bottom is Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Do I have Poison?
Okay. Where does real-time fandom Sonic 2006 rank as far as Sonic shows?
I can poison it.
Where does what fall?
The real-time fandom of Sonic 2006. Because I love it.
I haven't actually seen that yet. I know of it. I've heard of it. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Oh, we need a watch party. I love it. Vega needs to see it. If Lewis hasn't seen it, he needs to see it.
Oh, dear.
It's the whole Sonic 2006 video game cutscenes dubbed in real time by a bunch of friends, and they're crazy and they play off of each other, and it makes the whole thing just absolutely ridiculous and crazy. And there are just like certain points that are just, they live rent free in my brain. I love it.
And we have a super chat from ZachFat92. If you want to continue the Archie Sonic story, there's an amazing fan comic continuation called Archie Sonic Online. They even do a finale for Sonic Underground. Okay, I need to check that out. Send me a link if you can.
What barbarian leaves all their chips on the bed? I mean, who does that?
My former roommate, who has left many things on his bed, including, like, one time I found a plate of half-eaten spaghetti under their pillow.
Ugh.
They were a slob. I hated it. I hated living... I hated them living in my room. Once they left my room and went to the living room, I didn't have as much of a problem with it.
I wonder what Miss Petrova will do now.
Okay, mission story completed. So what do I do? How is that? I need to murder people!
But the Sonic OVA...
Oh man, there's a trap door here I could have gotten them to go into.
Okay, the Sonic OVA I would actually label as the worst Sonic show, if you count it as a show, and the worst Sonic movie, if you count it as a movie.
The target will enter this hut, okay?
Granted, that's because there's two amazing Sonic movies, and...
Okay, so okay, they're gonna enter the hut, so now I need to hide that body.
Knuckles did
Ignore me! Shoot someone in the nip. Maybe later. Guns are not helpful right now.
So what you're doing right now is you're just walking the perimeter of the compound. I mean, honestly, this looks like daytime job simulator because you're just being a security guard walking the perimeter. I mean,
yeah, you are. Hey, look at dead body.
I don't actually think he's dead. I think I just knocked him out with the soda can.
Sonic is one of those things I placed as not having a bad show alongside things like X-Men, which has never had a bad show, or Batman, which has never had a bad show. Yes, I will say this, Beware the Batman is not a bad show. I don't like it, but Beware the Batman is not a bad show. Granted, there is the new Batwheels show, which I haven't watched yet. Bumblebee 790, group's opinion on Shadow the Hedgehog. I love Shadow. Shadow is great. And as for who I'd cast to play Shadow, I would actually want to get, crap, what's the name of that actor again?
Okay, that must be his computer.
I'm trying to remember an actor's name, and I can't remember it.
hey, Lewis.
Yep.
Have you watched any solid JJ videos?
I have Portman's computer.
You mean the parody meme ones? Yes. Love those.
Yes. I was gonna say that'd probably be right up your alley.
And then what?
Yeah, absolutely love those. Bumblebee 790, group's opinion on Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't know enough about them to really have an opinion other than gun.
Because when Shadow is written well, is really good. Unfortunately, when Shadow is written badly, they're really bad.
Well, it all depends, because maybe that's not the real Shadow. Maybe that's a clone. Or a robot.
True. You can always use that excuse with Shadow. Shadow is the Spider-Man. Oh, that's who I was thinking about who could play Shadow. Tom Holland! Because Shadow's essentially the Spider-Man of the Sonic universe.
Oops!
I forgot Tom Holland's name.
Good work, 47. Ludmila Petrova has been permanently retired.
I finally killed one!
3. That's 2 more to go.
Oh no, what an accident! And this technically was an accident!
Wait, did you accidentally kill him?
Yeah, I pulled the safety pin in that trap door. I didn't realize that her walking on that would do that. Man, I wasted my poison. No, she didn't waste the poison. I needed him to go into the bathroom alone. ZachFit92, don't understand why they don't just get Clancy Brown to play Luthor in the movies. You shave him and he looks just like him. Good point. Maybe they just think he's too old at this point.
I actually didn't just have him play Lionel Luthor.
There you go. But yeah, I finally killed one, so now we have 2 other targets. At this point, I'm just going to run up to him and hit him with this baseball bat.
Bat Wheels is the only Batman show I've never watched, and I'm...
What are the other...
There's somebody in the comments I got it correct. Okay, Jason says, saying anime and cartoons is like saying canaries and birds. They're the same thing. No, they're not. Anime is cartoons from Japan.
No, I would say that animated cartoons have a certain aesthetic.
No. Anime is specifically cartoons that are from Japan. Technically.
I count Avatar: The Last Airbender as an anime.
It's not. It's a cartoon. It's an American cartoon.
I have to go with Jeff Fu here. I count it as an anime.
I mean, you can use anime as an adjective to describe it, but as a noun, it is not an anime. It is a cartoon in an anime style, I will give you that.
He almost killed us. The boat is still out there in the water, sunk. I could have been.
Although I will say this, there's a lot of actors they should cast for certain things.
Yeah, he's not going out again though. The scuba instructor grabbed his keys and won't.
Because you take a look at movies that are like this, why are they casting the same people all the time? Like, why is Chris Pratt in everything?
So, Stephen Bradley likes to go on water scooters, but is unable to go out because the scuba instructor confiscated his keys. Shame. Those things are very accident-prone.
Oh man, we're gonna kill him via Wave Runner TM.
Also,
Yeah, keep it real.
Okay, so I gotta correct somebody in the comments again. So the reply is, a pigeon from Japan is still a pigeon. No, a pigeon from Japan is called hato.
technically it's still a pigeon, though, because they're all descended from European pigeons.
But it's called hato.
Still a pigeon.
Need the water scooter keys from this guy. Where would he have the water scooter keys?
All I know is that I am technically correct. The best kind of correct.
I'm really hoping the Mario movie is good, because if the Mario movie is good, with the with Nintendo having bought their own freaking animation studio recently, because yes, that happened.
Oh, you're tall.
Nintendo owns an animation studio now.
So now we need a wrench. Where's a wrench?
If it does well, they can either work with Illumination to make more Nintendo movies, or start making their own.
Make sure that doesn't happen. Use the clutch a lot, and I mean
just bonk him on the head right here.
I still don't like. I still don't like using like celebrities in cartoons like that. Or shows like that. I don't like it. I mean,
also, Fez, there's something that breaks down your whole viewpoint of anime as anime being made in Japan and cartoons being made in made in America, because most cartoons are made in Japan.
in the tub.
Like, for example, Thundercats, made in Japan.
There is a wrench.
Hang on, I
need a wrench. I need an explosive. I need to kill things.
In fact, most like a lot of the '80s cartoons were made in Japan.
Mega Timmy Tommy, sorry I'm late. Just came from that movie about the bear. I'm not sure the chat will let me say. You mean Cocaine Bear?
Oh, did you hear that? The thing that I suggested is actually happening. Asylum is making a knockoff film of, in the vein of Cocaine Bear, about the meth gator from Florida.
Of course. Oh man, we got a storm coming in. We're gonna ruin our vacation.
I called it. I called that months ago.
There is a wrench. Like, admittedly, it's probably nice that they're not, hand-holding me for every step along the process, but it'd be nice, considering I've been around this entire island, I still have not found a wrench. Okay, this guy's going over here, maybe. Maybe he's going off into the brush with this coin. No, that's baseball. This coin that he can go pick up that.
Next thing you know, somebody's going to make a movie about that dolphin that got high on LSD.
LS Dolphin!
LS Dolphin, that'd be great!
Because that's another thing that happened with animals plus drugs.
I need an animal plus drug film universe.
You didn't see anything?
Cocaine Bear with LS Dolphin and Meth Gator.
Yes.
Fine day, sir.
Yep, fine day. Just need to find some explosives to put into that water scooter.
Was it a crocodile or a gator? That's what I want to know, because otherwise it could be methamphenydiol.
It was a gator.
Methamphenydiol.
It was a meth gator. Marijuana bat.
Where would I find the explosive? I feel like back in the compound.
Nothing would happen with marijuana bat. It would just be like it'd just be flopping around in the corner for the whole movie. I mean,
hey! We need more Sharknado movies.
I do not think so.
Ask Games Video Production to get your snowblower fixed. No, I have not.
Why do you keep breaking these things?
Listen, I didn't break it. It just stopped working.
Yeah, but you're supposed to take care of it. Does it not work completely, or does it weirdly sputter?
It's not turning on at all.
The reason why I like Sharknado is because it gets so insane and over the top with each film.
I will worry about it like later because I have other priorities. And hey, the snowstorm is over, so.
Yeah.
And you don't go anywhere.
Exactly. Hello, I'm talking to you.
Mr. Bradley, are these yours?
Dude, I've been looking everywhere for those. You just made my day.
I mean, you could probably fix your snowblower. There's probably a YouTube tutorial somewhere on it.
See how well Mr. Bradley controls that water scooter of his.
Wait, there was a drunk cow epidemic in Wisconsin?
So, not surprising, it is Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's and that's how you get the beer battered cheese.
But here's the thing, and no one made a movie about that?
Yeah, it's how you get beer cheese.
Drunk Cows, the movie.
We're no longer being hunted either, so I knocked out that guy. No consequences.
It's KHS Video Production. Why not use a flamethrower to clear snow?
Because I don't want to set everything else on fire. LS Dinosaur!
Oh god, yes.
A flamethrower on snow will not work as well as you think it will.
It would just cause everything to melt and then turn to ice.
If even that.
Trust me, you do not want to try to use fire to get rid of snow.
Yeah, you'll just make an ice rink.
Because that's how I wound up. That is kind of how I wound up with a snowman in my yard until freaking July one year.
Just go on your Wave Runner TM.
Hopefully. Because that'll be a very weird theme. You can look back at it and be like, what the hell were we all smoking?
Well, they say that horror movies usually reflect the times.
Yeah.
This guy going jet skiing in a storm? Yes, he's not very smart.
Yeah, we got Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, we got Cocaine Bear, and then in the next several years we're going to get a whole bunch of more like Disney and comic book characters that people will be able to use in free use. We're going to have a Mickey Mouse horror movie most likely.
technically the first Marvel character that'll be available for public domain is Namor the Submariner.
I thought Daredevil was on that list too.
Well, that's not the Daredevil you're thinking of. That's the original Marvel Daredevil.
Right. Which you can actually still use as free use and make your own Daredevil.
Yes, but nobody cares about that Daredevil.
As it doesn't matter, the name is there, and you can use that costume.
Yes.
Yep, we got the public domain Daredevil, who's awesome. Punched Hitler no less than 6 times. Anyway, that's 2 down.
Technically, the original Human Torch's public domain thing will actually come after Namor's. Even though he appears in the comic before Namor. And there's a very weird reason behind that.
Alright, one last guy.
Because he wasn't named, right? He was just there.
Well, here's the thing. He wasn't named... Kinda. He was and he wasn't.
Rights issues are bullcrap.
Yes.
Oh, the jet ski not work? The thing is, I need remote explosives to do that properly, but I can't figure out where the hell those are. Maybe I'll do another playthrough later where I actually like find them or bring them with me. But like,
meanwhile,
the mission stories are not giving me the chance to like get some explosives to put on there.
But everything about Namor was in his first issue. His appearance, his name, his backstory. Namor will be the first Marvel character to be completely public domain.
Yeah, keep it real.
Let's go inside, see if we can kill the last guy.
And yes, the original Human Torch was a robot.
Lamest kill ever. Look, I threw a bat at him. What else do you want from me?
And yeah, it'll be the Mickey Mouse.
I'm on vacation!
Locuus, concept for Marvel hero, Daredevil, but his ability is playing Truth or Dare with Mephisto and trick him into doing heroics.
Williams is known for his bad temper
That'd be
and
interesting.
heavy-handedness.
Apparently that was trespassing.
I think all of those are in the public domain now. I know the Phantom is, isn't he?
Poison that.
I think the Phantom and Zorro are both public domain now. I think the Shadow is public domain. I'm not sure on Dick Tracy.
I don't think the Shadow's public domain. Or maybe some of the radio broadcasts are, but I don't think the character is.
I would have to look it up because the Pulp Heroes, I'm not sure which ones are public domain right now.
Yeah, much like how Dan Garrett is not technically public domain, even though a lot of his comics are.
Yeah.
Rights issues are bullcrap.
Yes, they are. They really should not have been expanded 3 times over the last 100 years. Okay. And not only a lot of that, you can lay out the boots of Universal.
So that's going to come to his bedroom.
Technically, it would only be the 1930s version of Mickey Mouse. You know, that appearance and the shorts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dick Tracy's owned by the actor that played him in the 90s. Yeah, weird, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah, Warren Beatty owns the rights.
Huh. How did that happen?
I do not know.
Did he buy them? That'd be kind of insane that the actor who played Dick Tracy bought the rights to Dick Tracy. Weird, isn't it? On the plus side, Tarzan is now public domain. Which... Yay, Tarzan's public domain. And yet nobody's making more Tarzan films.
Yeah, Tarzan's gone through a lot of iterations. There's so many, like, Melissa, I want to say she did a podcast episode or something at one point. I forget what it was for, but I remember her going through all of the books all of the series, all of the movies, and she knew more than anybody I think ever knew about Tarzan at one point.
Oh, the really interesting thing is John Carter is finally public domain as well. Which, as a huge fan of the John Carter books, because I read them when I was a kid, I want more John Carter stuff, because the Disney film wasn't all that bad. It's probably the best John Carter movie we've ever gotten, but that's only because there was never any John Carter films.
There's never been any John Carter films.
Well, there was that
There's
sci-fi
never been any John Carter films.
There was that sci-fi
There's never been any John Carter films.
And the Disney film was actually not bad made. I actually liked the Disney film.
See, because I thought the title was stupid. It didn't say anything about what the movie was about. It's like, who the fuck is John Carter?
He was, at one point in time, the most popular character in all of fiction.
Never heard of him.
Like, Tarzan was the, the secondary character to this. Tarzan was the side project.
If the movie was called John Carter and the Princess of Mars, that would have piqued my interest. Because it's like, that sounds kind of cool. What?
Yeah.
Or they should have just called it The Princess of Mars. I think I was really just burnt out, I think, on male protagonist movies that are just like, yeah, okay, another...
Also, I missed ZachFet92's super chat. Linkara, would you ever consider writing a story using public domain superheroes?
Yes.
And when will they appear in the show? When will John Carter be in your show?
Soon enough. But first I have other priorities, like murdering this guy in a jacuzzi.
I just want... We now have... The reason why there was never any John Carter films made for the longest time is because the technology just did not exist. It was one of those things like Lord of the Rings, where they just never made a live-action adaptation of it because they knew they couldn't.
Tyson Williams eliminated. Excellent.
And then Disney finally had the technology to make it. They made a decent film, but nobody watched it.
Oh no, what an accident!
Extract the information needed from the Haven
But it wasn't an accident.
Good work, 47.
All in all, a 100% successful run. Might have taken a while. Might not have been the most creative or funny ones, but you know what? I did the job. I got results. And hey, drowning someone in their own jacuzzi, I think that actually, is pretty not bad, not too bad.
Yeah. It's still funny that you actually had an accidental one.
Yep. You know what? I'll give you that. I love dropping her into the trapdoor. And we didn't even need the death pier. All right, you know what? We've had a great vacation, but I think it's time that we, did stuff for ourselves here. Ooh, I could have killed someone with a seashell. I think it's time to really enjoy our vacation from up high.
Yeah.
Woo!
Also, Gatomon fan, there actually was an attempt to make an animated John Carter by Flesher Studios. It just fell through.
Emperor Seth Linkara, you ever played the Dishonored games? They're like steampunk Hitman games with superpowers. I have not. Alright, the Water Horse. What do we find? We found the Bad Boy, the Tyrant, the Confidence Artist, Lucid Opportunities, Water Horse, Disrupt Portman, Great Source of Potassium. I think the fact that I hit someone with a banana was actually cool. It was actually like a thing that I got an achievement for.
The fact that there's an achievement for that. And ZachFet, no, I have not seen the new novels put out by the Burroughs estate.
Could you have done the people soup option if you turned up the heat really high? I tried to look. That's what I figured I would be doing, but no, I couldn't see any opportunity to, boil him alive.
And yes, I know that the Burroughs estate puts out new books every now and then. They've done that. Yeah. It's kind of like how there's new Oz books every now and then.
Megatimi Tommy, any chance you'll play The Outer Worlds by the Fallout New Vegas guys? Yes, when I did like a poll back when we first did Fallout New Vegas to decide what I was going to be playing, Outer Worlds was on the list, and I do want to try it at some point. But for
it is fun. You can take down space capitalism.
Restaurant storage room.
Somebody
Pirate Saber!
Somebody asked Sonic versus the Flash, who would win? Obviously the Flash, because he can travel through time. I don't think Sonic can canonically travel through time by going fast.
Yeah, he can! Sonic CD.
Sonic CD?
Yeah.
Alright, we're still here. We got another 24 minutes. We might as well do some fun stuff. Alright, in the laundry room or the restaurant storehouse. In the laundry room, let's stash some stuff.
Yeah, Sonic can travel through time as well by running.
Remote flash
device,
proximity concussion, remote concussion, collector's duck, fragmentation grenade. We'll put the collector's duck. Maybe we could put that. I want to try to explode that Wave Runner TM.
Oddly enough, at the beginning of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, they actually show that Sonic would have been able to escape the guy sending out the endless beams of light if he hadn't tried to slow down to rescue Pikachu. They basically showed, yeah, Sonic would have been able to do this, but he cares about animals. Because that's Sonic in a nutshell.
Well, apparently, I need to go check in first. What are the mission stories?
There was somebody that was analyzing that whole thing and trying to determine how and if and why who could actually escape.
Yep. And there were 3 characters that could have escaped, and all of the ones that could have escaped but didn't actually have reasons for why they didn't.
Yeah, the plot demanded it.
Well, not just the plot. It's also their way they react. They react and stuff. Like the character from Xenoblade Chronicles, who gains visions of the future, cared more about warning the others than trying to escape.
I still don't think he would have been fast enough to run away, though. That's the problem.
Sonic has the speed to do so, but he cares about animals, so he would have stayed behind to try and rescue things. Kirby doesn't give a shit about anybody but Kirby. So Kirby's booking it.
Yeah, well, Kirby has the Warp Star. I mean, if he didn't have the Warp Star, he wouldn't have made it.
Yeah.
Also, an interesting thing was that Wii Fit Trainer was doing a particular pose that actually I think in the previous game, has an exploit where if you do the taunt just right, you can avoid damage.
Yep, which was a very cute reference in that trailer.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Hello, what do we got here? Got the phone for calling her. We're not doing that. We're doing a different mission story. We gotta break into the compound again.
Fatmon has a question for you, Lewis.
Go ahead.
Thoughts on the miraculous adventures of Ladybug and Cat Noir?
Never actually seen them before.
Oh, you should. It's actually not a bad show.
I don't doubt it. All right, I need to go. Unfortunately, I need to go steal the outfit again because that gave me that security guard outfit. Let me in everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, Jason Pullett, rights issues are insane, and it's really, really something we need to fix here in the U.S.
Yeah.
And globally.
There's a medical tent.
Like, if you think rights issues are a mess here, you should take a look at France's copyright laws. That just makes it so much worse.
Oh, there's a laundry room. Good.
Or if you really want to screw your mind over, take a look at Russia's copyright laws.
Yoink. Yoink. It's a clock radio.
Where it's first come, first served. That's right. If the person hasn't already made a if somebody releases something in America and hasn't already made the copyright for it in Russia, somebody in Russia can copyright that before you can.
God, rights issues are bull crap. You didn't say anything.
Copyright law is so freaking nuts.
Let me open this. I got some keys.
Yes, copyright does suck.
I mean, it's fine. It's people have a right to protect their creative works, but the limitations, you know, there are things about it that are terrible. But
before the first copyright push in the early 1900s, there was already a copyright law, and it made perfect sense. 25 years after the publication of the thing, makes sense. But then people like Mark Twain decided, no, it should be for the entire life of the writer or right holder, and then 25 years after the death.
Any idea who the perp is?
I have no idea.
I'll look into it.
Mark Twain was one of the biggest people to push for that extension to copyright back then.
Yes, massage stuff.
And it all just snowballed from there.
Target lockdown. They don't know I'm the target. I've been stealthy as all hell. No one knows who I am.
now there's a difference regarding the chat. There is a difference between having a copyright and a registered copyright. Those are two different things.
There's also a difference between a copyright, registered copyright, and a license. Because
rights issues are bullcrap.
Yes! For example, to take something that a lot of the weirder people online have been doing with the whole, they should sell the Snyderverse to Netflix.
That's not gonna happen.
If they did that, because how movies work is, you can't license out a character to be used by multiple studios at once. Unless that character is in the public domain.
But it all depends on what the contracts originally say.
Yes! But here's the thing, I'm pretty sure if they tried to do a contract with Netflix, Netflix would want to get sole rights usage for any of the characters. Because that's what Netflix always does when they do things like that.
You have some experience with Pain Relief 47. Maybe you could be of assistance.
And I can guarantee you, Warner is not going to try to make a DC universe without Superman, Batman, Flash, Wonder Woman, and all these other characters.
They just need to call it Earth 2, and then just freaking leave it at that.
There you go.
No, Marvel was never better with Perlmutter.
No, not at all.
Perlmutter?
Perlmutter.
Perlmutter was an ass.
Ike Perlmutter was a real asshole capitalist who basically helped screw over Marvel for several years.
He started trying to kill off the Fantastic Four because they didn't have the movie rights to them. Also tried getting rid of the X-Men so many times, but he kept on trying to do horrible things to get the fans of X-Men to stop reading the X-Men comics. But here's the thing about X-Men fans. We lived through Onslaught already. There's nothing you can throw at an X-Men Green that would probably make us go away.
New X-Men, only Cyclops.
To be fair,
an entire team of Cyclopses.
To be fair, there are actually alternate universes Cyclopses that are actually really cool. Like, there's one alternate universe Cyclops who's a space pirate.
They're all the one that cheated on Madeline Pryor. All of the Cyclopses in the team are.
Yeah, even if Snyderverse was sold to Netflix, Snyder wouldn't want to return because he's already decided he wants to do other things.
Yep. Vault over. Get somewhere alone so I can knock you out and steal your clothes.
I don't think... Lewis, have you seen Ant-Man Quantumania yet?
Nope.
Yeah. No, Perlmutter is not still at Marvel. He got fired after Kevin Feige said, "Look, either he goes, I go."
And one of them was really successful, and the other was not.
So Disney said, "Yeah, Perlmutter, you're gone."
You're not arresting me.
So was Perlmutter Marvel's Dan DiDio?
No, that would be joking.
Well, that would imply he was an actual creative person.
What Perlmutter was the head of the finances for Marvel. And at that point in time, Marvel was still allowing the financial arm to, control the creative arm.
Let's make this brief. ZachFet92, we will read you off a super chat when you post it. You'll never take me alive!
On the other end of the island.
There has never been a bad X-Men animated series, also ZachFet92. Am I the only one who'd be happy if the X-Men stayed out of the MCU? Personally, I think it would be too much. Honestly, I want to see the X-Men in the MCU. I like the idea of these characters interacting together.
They don't make sense together, though.
Yes, they do. I don't see how they don't.
Because... Okay. Because... Okay, X-Men revolves around being essentially a subclass citizen and everything that goes with that.
God damn it.
Yet it doesn't match with the regular Marvel universe where it's like, oh, what's the main delineation between these people with powers and these people with powers? It doesn't match.
Fed, what's the difference between a person who's LGBT and a person who's not?
I know what you're going for, but that doesn't work.
It does. It's
because it's this person has powers and this person has powers. Why does it matter if they're both fighting bad guys or whatever? I mean,
because that's not what they're thinking. That's not what the people inside the universe are thinking about. They're basically taking a look at it in the same way that, well, people take a look at people with intersex conditions and say, "Oh, these people shouldn't count as getting the same rights as everybody else because
The counter argument, Fez, is that racism and whatnot are irrational anyway.
Yep, and that's why X-Men work. They're showing off the irrational arm of Marvel.
No, I get that, but putting them in the same context with events, that's where the crossovers never make good sense because they're almost in completely two different worlds. And
it depends on the story. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. In Civil War, the X-Men remain neutral despite the entire one of their entire things was the mutant registration stuff, which is kind of a big deal for mutants. Except now we're having superhero registration, so yeah. But that's a whole other can of worms. Anyway, I'm a doctor.
Also, if they took the origin of the mutants from the Ultimate Universe, I would not want to watch it because I hate that so much.
Well, okay. I mean, I suppose it depends on which iteration or time period you go with. Now, if you go with, say, X-Men from Deadpool universe, because they're already an established group that they do stuff because they were working with the police in that one situation, and there might be some bigotry here and there, but they're more like, yeah, these are the X-Men.
They're the official people you call for mutant matters.
Yeah, that's what they could do. They could literally just have them be, these are the people you call about mutant matters.
Right, but like in the cartoon back when it It was very secret. Nobody knew who the X-Men were except for the main people that they fight. You know, really. I mean, first, it all depends on how they utilize them. Now, if they utilize them like Deadpool, X-Men, I could see that working a bit more, where they mostly like keep to themselves, that sort of thing.
That's why I say that X-Men Evolution is probably the best thing to base the X-Men in the MCU off, because they start off as an unknown quantity, but then grow into being that known quantity and become the people that are there to handle that certain situation.
Sorry about that. I have a very lazy bladder. Needed to go take care of something real quick.
Also,
you can
they've
fix me
already
real quick now
established-
as you want. Just don't take my iron.
Also, they've already established that mutants exist in the MCU. They've done so for a long time now.
Right, but just so subtly. But it's more like, but they're not right. It was like they hint and nudge and wink at it, but they never really like.
They literally have somebody be called a mutant in She-Hulk.
Why don't you use the cabinet? Because I wanted to go as quickly as possible, because we only have so much time left.
Yeah. Also, to a question that was asked to me earlier, I think that every single X-Men show is good, and there's not a bad one, and I change my opinion on which one's the best every other month.
I'm the Doctor.
Because each one is good for a different reason. Wolverine and the X-Men is a great...
Don't tell me what to do, Butler! I'll knock you out with this iron!
Wolverine and the X-Men is basically a great bringing the band back together type of show, where it's about Wolverine getting the X-Men back together after an event tore them apart. The 92 X-Men show is honestly the one that usually comes to my mind as weakest. And that's solely because the first season was kind of rough, the final season was awful, but there's 3 solid seasons in the middle. Although the second season was very repetitive.
Wait, you're not Doctor.
X-Men Evolution is great, although the cliffhanger ending is bad.
He asked me to fill in. I knew I shouldn't have allowed him to bring that.
Yeah, that's the thing about... Well, technically, yes and no. The X-Men 92 show both originally was supposed to end at season 4, and then got renewed, and then got canceled.
About 10 days ago, Singh gave me those pills over there, but they aren't helping. They just give me a migraine.
Which is just insane.
Something like an iron, perhaps.
I want to check your breathing.
I said remove the... Okay, you're removing it over there for some reason. Don't know what the difference is, but okay.
Yeah. But the Marvel properties that have confirmed mutants are Black Panther 2, which confirmed Namor as a mutant. Miss Marvel, which confirmed Kamala Khan in the MCU is a mutant. And
Miss Marvel is not.
Siren Field,
yes.
We're going with that line.
Yes.
We're going with that line as soon as I get the opportunity.
They confirmed for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Miss Marvel is a mutant.
No, she's a Jinn.
No, she's a mutant.
Wasn't that what it was?
Nope, she's a mutant. They confirmed that in the final episode.
No. Oh, that's right. No, she was supposed to be an immortal, like from the show The Immortals.
No,
but they changed it to that she's a mutant.
Here's the thing: in the comics, she was originally supposed to be a mutant, but then but Perlmutter forced her to be turned into an Inhuman. So the movies are
Inhuman.
Yeah, so the MCU is literally just reverting her back to what she was originally intended to be in the comics.
Okay.
I have a few ideas.
Got it.
Mr. Williams.
By the way, Miss Marvel series was awesome.
Yes.
What's the verdict, Doc?
But She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, and Black Panther 2 all confirmed mutants have to exist. And also there was supposed to be another mutant in Black Panther 2 that they cut because of the death of...
I haven't seen Black Panther 2 yet either.
Oh. Well, Namor is a mutant, so everyone already knows that one. He's a mutant in everything. But, before the death of,
Looks like you have an iron deficiency!
Before the death of Chadwick Boseman, Storm was originally planned to be in Black Panther 2, but then they cut her from Black Panther 2 because of Chadwick Boseman's death.
Well, Storm would have just overshadowed, honestly.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I like the idea of them having had Storm appear in it if Bozeman had been alive, but yeah, that would have been a bit much with everything else going on there.
It might have been a bit much. I think she would have stolen the show a bit, but...
I'm trying to keep this as vague as possible because Lewis said he hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's like we're not mentioning anything about the plots, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't, I think what it was really good, and I don't think adding any other element in there would have been great.
Granted, it was originally had a completely different script, and the only things that remained from the original script were apparently Namor being there. Apparently, they're supposed to be like the plot was supposed to be very different, and the only thing that they kept from the original script was Namor. Okay, apparently Bucky was supposed to show up.
Yeah, I never understood why Bucky was in Wakanda in the Avengers movies. It's like,
because they were trying to turn him into White Wolf, who is a Black Panther character in the comics.
So it was just an abandoned plot point?
Yeah, it was an abandoned plot point.
Got it.
They were planning on having him take the role of White Wolf from the comics instead of having him become, instead of just having him not have a code name for a while. Because let's face it, in every single film after Winter Soldier, he was just called Bucky.
And then they just had him be Winter Soldier in the in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah. And apparently they're going to be giving him back the White Wolf moniker in the upcoming Thunderbolts for some reason. Mm-hmm. Because let's bring back an abandoned plot point.
Why are they shooting at me?
Oh, hell! Somebody please!
I wasn't going to start going on a rampage, but apparently they forced the issue for reasons I don't quite understand.
But I kind of...
What the hell happened?
I have no idea. I'm kind of worried about the Thunderbolts movie is probably the Marvel movie I'm most worried about. Because it feels like they're going to try to turn it into Suicide Squad.
Again.
And
someone noticed you and chased you.
Yeah.
All right, we'll try this one more time. I want to blow up the water ski. Iron deficiency.
Turn your head and cough.
I honestly feel that they shouldn't have the Thunderbolts just be the Suicide Squad.
No, I didn't kill him.
They do that so often in the comics lately, and it's like the entire point of the Thunderbolts was it started off as a team of villains pretending to be heroes in order to try and take the place of those heroes while they were gone. But then a few of them actually liked being heroes, so they decided to try and stay being heroes. And I like that as a concept.
Let's try this again. I want to go blow up the dude on the water ski.
Thunderbolts is basically, villains have a scheme to try and to replace heroes, realize they like being heroes, so decide to continue being heroes.
Yep, that was the original Thunderbolts concept. And what a great final revelation that, of course, they didn't reveal it until the end.
Yeah, and I also love the fact that the person who decided to help them on their path to becoming heroes was Hawkeye.
Yep.
Because that makes so much sense, because Hawkeye started off as a villain.
Mm-hmm.
An accidental villain, but a villain.
And I think most of those changes kept for most of those characters who decided to become heroes.
Yep.
It reminds me of that Key and Peele sketch where they're like, oh, we're going to try to get some money. We're going to steal money from this bank. We're going to go in and we're going to get any job there. So we get on the inside, a security guard, teller, anything like that. Okay, so we earn their trust and then we steal the money. Not yet. So then we stay there for years. It's like, and they'll be putting money. We'll be getting money from them every 2 weeks. And then when we get out, we'll have enough for retirement. It's like, that's called a job.
Yeah. But
why not just do the job and get money that way versus trying to steal a whole bunch and then just getting beat down just like every other criminal does by the heroes.
Granted, I will say this, I do think it's a good idea to have the person performing the Thunderbolts in the MCU is General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. Because I always felt that was a missed opportunity in the comics to never have him associated with the team.
Then talk to Williams. Then get back to me.
You know, names.
Like, here's a character from Hulk who's literally got Thunderbolt as his nickname. Here's a team called the Thunderbolts. These two things would almost never cross. I think the only time that happened was briefly when he was the Red Hulk.
Why did you say that name?
By the way, I dislike the Red Hulk. Because that's its own can of worms.
Is anyone who likes Red Hulk?
I don't know. What does Red Hulk do?
He's stupid.
He's Thunderbolt Ross, but as a Hulk, and he's and he like, you know, has like God mode turned on.
The really stupid thing is the original comic that was one questioning who is the Red Hulk literally goes out of its way to tell you, oh yeah, he can't be the Red Hulk, and probably more than likely Talbot. No, it's not Talbot, it's him, even though we said you pretty much in every single way that he can't be the Red Hulk. He's the Red Hulk. Why did they just not let it be Glenn Talbot?
What was the point of the Red Hulk? It was right after World War Hulk, where the Hulk was still pretty popular, so we're just gonna, you know, start repeating the concept as much as we can.
Yeah, they basically threw in a whole bunch of new Hulk characters right after World War Hulk. They introduced Scar, the son of the Hulk, Red She-Hulk, Red Hulk, this other Hulk character that came from the future that was the daughter of the Hulk.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Mountain Dew. I mean, you got Code Red, you got Livewire. I mean...
No, I don't want the scissors. I need the keys.
You got Voltage.
And here's what I say that's stupid to have... I will always say this about anything. If you go out of your way to show one person absolutely cannot be this, do not do that! It's always dumb when you say, this is the one character it absolutely can't be, it cannot be this character, this other character, and then you have it be that person, because then it's like, you went out of your way to say that this is the one person it cannot be. Stop doing this, comics. That's not a good twist. That's called lazy writing. It was stupid when it was Monarch. It was stupid when it was Red Hulk.
Wait. Just double checking. I'm gonna try to plant the remote explosives, then blow this guy up. How am I trespassing?
Okay, there is one. I will say that there is one time where they did this swap out with who the character was, that it worked, and that was when they had Echo be Ronan. And Physical McMahon brought it up because Ronan being Echo actually worked, because while they were hinting that it was Daredevil.
God, we need a different kind of remote explosive.
They never once hinted that it couldn't be someone else.
That's just the way it's got to be now.
Yeah.
You guys have forced the issue. There we go. That's one down.
Well done.
Oh yeah, I forgot that the main villain of the Venture Brothers was also named the Monarch.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. I was like, wait, what?
No, I was talking about Monarch from DC Comics.
Yes, the Monarch!
Although, I will say this. The whole thing about character names constantly being overused, like, the fact that Titan was never used as a superhero or supervillain name except for one character that was briefly a member of the Shi'ar Imperial Guard until the movie Megamind, and the reason why they chose it was because nobody was using it. It's just a great, like, multi-level reference.
I've got to imagine there was like some obscure character who was using it.
Yeah, there was one, a Shi'ar Imperial Guard who died in the 1970s. It's dumb. I love it.
Servers. Good work, 47.
All right, now I need to escape. I should be able to escape on this thing.
Oh, I wasn't even watching the stream live. Okay, there we go.
I was.
I was 5 minutes behind.
Oh, how'd that happen?
Oh, because I'm on my phone and I have to do things in order to see stuff.
Yeah, there's so many added layers in Megamind. Megamind is just such a great movie.
I've still never seen it.
Sure, it's very good.
It is literally the best DreamWorks film, in my opinion.
Hmm.
Oh, I can escape on his Wave Runner TM. How ironic.
Granted, I haven't seen every
So long,
DreamWorks film.
suckers! Woo!
I still have yet to see the Bee movie.
I think that's a movie that you'd have to watch with other people because it sounds like it's really bad.
Yeah.
I heard that it's best watched with alcohol.
There is, I saw, okay, one of my favorite VTubers is Iron Mouse, and I love her reaction video where she reacted to, this is basically the Bee movie, and it's abridged enough, and just her reactions to it matched my reactions to what's being presented, and it's like, it seems like a really, really terrible movie, and I don't know what they're going for, but...
Infamous Mike Manhattan, have you ever read Secret War from Brian Michael Bendis? I think that story would be great for the Thunderbolts and a good way to introduce Latveria. Yes, I have. Yeah. It is an interesting story. Definitely would probably work better with Thunderbolt Ross doing it and the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, it would. It works better with that rather than Nick Fury and the a group of heroes that he gathers at the last second.
Yeah.
That's the part about that. Why can't he use shield agents or, why can't he grab a whole bunch of A-listers like this and we're throwing you in here?
Throwing you in on a covert assassination mission.
Anyway,
we didn't get this cutscene when we beat the mission before.
No. What are you saying, Fest?
What state do you live in?
Currently in Missouri, but I really do not want to stay here much longer because it is getting horrible here.
Okay. Like socially, or
yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm having a hard time getting my medicines.
Okay.
As well.
Have the other people from Minnesota tried to lure you up here yet?
Yes, they have.
Okay. So when's that gonna happen?
Oh, wait a minute. Something's off.
Hey, I just need somebody to come and get me then.
Hang on, let me look at where Missouri's on the map.
With a vehicle big enough for my stuff, because I just have like one room worth of stuff.
To someone else. The partners are left with no real control.
Everyone eventually moves to Minnesota and lives here because they realize it's better than everywhere else.
Direction.
I know exciting things are happening, but I don't really know exactly.
You're like 10 hours away.
Oh, the Constant escaped.
So that'd be a whole day. That'd probably be at least 2 days.
Yeah.
I've seen the Bee movie in GIF.
Everything's going to plan.
Well, you need to find a place to live first, I guess.
Yeah, that's the problem.
We have our targets.
And a job. Hey, do you have a weightlifting restriction?
Yes.
Okay, damn it.
We should head out.
Why does everybody else that I know have a weightlifting restriction? Like, otherwise I could totally get people jobs where I work.
Because I'm disabled.
Well, yeah, a lot of the people that I know are disabled.
It's weird.
And I was on disability until I missed a single medical appointment.
God, that's such BS in our system. But anyway, mission completed. This has been a fun stream. We have successful. I think we had a very good and relaxing vacation.
Yeah.
We got a massage. We murdered some people. We stole a Wave Runner TM. And we'll be back next week with even more Hitman. And I want to thank, of course, Eliza.
Always good to be here.
And Fez.
Oh, go on.
Thank you all for joining us this evening. Keep an eye out for History of Power Rangers Dino Fury coming, hopefully, fingers crossed, by the end of February. In the meantime, y'all have a good night.
It was still weird to say that we killed somebody with a banana.
We knocked someone out with a banana. That's still beautiful.